Welcome, guys. Ben Bergquam with Real America's Voice here in Carson City, Nevada. We've got the courtroom behind us. This is where the proceedings are taking place, where the Trump campaign, it's actually Sidney Powell's team, is in there presenting evidence. What they say is evidence to prove that there's 4 times the amount of votes or voter fraud than the separation between Joe Biden and President Trump in this state. They say it's the most evidence that they've had of voter fraud in any of the states, including over 8,000 non-citizens voting, as well as thousands of ballots taken to undeliverable locations and returned from undeliverable locations that were included, as well as signatures that were not verified, dead people voting. Again, hundreds of thousands of illegal votes are being entered into the docket right now in the courtroom behind us. Outside, we're going to be heading out here in just a second. We've got hundreds of people. It's actually about half the size it was about an hour ago. Hundreds of Nevada residents that have come out to voice their concern. They're not able to come into the courtroom because of the COVID restrictions. I just want to show you guys real quick inside the courtroom. So we're going to take the camera over there. I'm going to be quiet because we don't want to interrupt it, but we're just going to show the camera inside here real quick. This is what's happening live right now. Now let's head outside. We're going to go talk to the folks on the ground. We'll be interviewing some of the folks that are inside the courtroom as well throughout the day. We're going to be going back and forth and bringing you the most up-to-date live coverage now. And if you also want to see the proceedings that are happening as we speak, we have that going to our app, the Real America's Voice News app. You find that on the App Store. Just type in America's Voice News. You'll get that on Android or Apple. All of the proceedings, wall-to-wall, live there now. And you can also get the updates as we go. As we go from America's Voice, Real America's Voice News, Dish Network, Roku, Hulu, Pluto. Let's head outside. God bless these guys. Go ahead. And again, as we're heading out there, this is one of the states, obviously in question, 11 electoral votes that will decide the outcome of this election. We have, yes, sir. Thank you. Are you able to say anything? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And again, when it comes to, this is one of the things that we need to keep in mind when it comes to Bill Barr, the Attorney General, and so many other politicians saying there's no evidence of voter fraud. The problem is they don't want to review the evidence. Just like in Las Vegas, we were there, Clark County. The judge gave the order that they were allowed to review the Dominion software as well as the signature gathering machines, and they were never allowed to review that. Go ahead, Ben. We'll be back. All right, let's come out here and talk to some of the folks, guys. So before we jump into the crowd, Ben, I just want to update you guys on some of the information that I've received. Obviously, we've been in Arizona, we've been in Georgia, we're now in Nevada. We've seen the evidence come out of Pennsylvania. Every single state so far has had similar issues. One of the biggest of those, and you can tell they used COVID. I just want to kind of walk through the process. The reason why Joe Biden stayed in his basement that entire time, the reason why they didn't seem concerned about the election, they had it all rigged to begin with. So they used COVID to lock down our country, to shut down businesses, to send out millions of vote-by-mail ballots, knowing that they couldn't process those, we couldn't track a lot of those, and we couldn't prevent a lot of that fraud. That was the baseline. They used those ballots, multiple ballots. We have evidence of multiple ballots being sent to the same people. We have evidence of double voting, thousands of double votes, people that voted by mail and then voted in person as well. We have evidence of people voting for people for other people, where ballots were brought in, 20 or 30 ballots with the exact same signature for multiple different people. All of this, all of the evidence adding up. In Pennsylvania, 1.8 million ballots sent out, but 2.5 returned. That's 700,000 ballots returned that were not sent out. It's all, guys, it's all adding up. And the insane part to me is that people would say there's no evidence. The problem is they don't want to investigate. That's the truth. Let's go over here and talk to some of the folks. I think so. We're going to be talking to some of the folks inside as well. Let me go find the organizer. How you doing, sir?
The sun always shines. This is the land.
Do you want to say anything, sir? I saw you earlier.
Yes.
Saying we love you, President Trump.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name's Roger Fuller.
Yeah, let's turn this way. Yep.
Right in the heart.
So I'm right in the sun?
Yeah. So you're in the, yeah. So why are you out here?
I came up from California because I'm very frustrated down there. There's not much opportunity to do anything. Here, you know, I could be here to support this where they actually have a case going to the court. So I hope they know we're out here.
They do.
I hope we know we're furious. We're angry. We're angry with them in there, in the courts and the things that are stopping this. In my opinion, a court that stops this is committing treason, because we know this election was stolen. We know it came from the Chinese, and we're under an existential attack here. So any legislator, in my opinion, any legislator that votes no on a motion to put Trump electors up is committing treason, because they know this election is being stolen. They're voting to have that deal succeed. I think that's an act of treason.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Roger Fuller.
And where are you from in California?
I'm from Tiburon, California.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Love to do it.
Yes, sir. Hang on. Hold this real quick. I want to go tell them real quick. Just give a little bit of information.
Here, Carson.
Did you hear that? God hears me, Dan.
Who's controlling the mic?
Me?
I'm wondering if I could just let the crowd know something real quick, because we were up there. When they...
I found a hearing aid.
It's good. It's good to let them know.
And your name?
Ben with Real America's Voice.
Okay, that seemed to... hang on a second here. He's doing it live.
Yeah. Can we pause that for just a second?
He's had a hard time looking up. He's afraid to pause it.
To a polling location, an early vote polling location. And
It'll be real quick.
Hang on a second.
at the early voting polling location, as she was on her lunch break, she would take walks around the center.
What is it you want to say?
And
That we can hear them up there when they're
she
chanting.
noticed unusual activity.
So the louder they are, the more the courtroom can hear.
Okay.
She was a poll worker. She
Okay.
knew about
I'll
something.
try to...
She saw people
Yeah,
taking
as a
handfuls of ballots.
so the more to people staying, it's a good thing.
I've been herding cats all
Yeah, I
day.
hear you.
By the nurse manager. Not one, not two, but multiple ballots being.
By the way,
Everyone gets, again, exactly.
up there in the courtroom,
No
they
more,
can
no
hear
less.
you when you're chanting.
There is no reason why anyone.
I don't know if
at any
anybody...
place
Is there a way
would be
to
filling
turn that
out
down for a
more
second?
than one ballot. And for people to bring.
By the way, I just got word from one American,
Real America's Voice.
Real American Voice, that they can hear us out here. You make some noise, they can hear you up there in the courtroom.
So, and can I say, hey guys, so I'm Ben Bergquam with Real America's Voice News. we're up there. We're streaming it live. We're streaming the footage live. So if you want to check it out there, but I want to let you know I was in the hallway right up there. The court proceeding is happening right up there. And as you were all chanting, we could hear it up there, which means they could hear it in the courtroom. So I want to encourage you. The proceedings are going to go on for probably at least another hour or two. The more people that can come out here, the better. So don't get discouraged being out here, even if there's no speakers out here. As much as you guys can do, keep doing it. All right, God bless you guys.
We're here tomorrow.
Real American voice. Thank you.
And Real News, there are a few Real News networks here. I want to let you know, if you're looking for Real News, Dish Network, you can find us, Roku, Hulu, Fire TV, all that, Real America's Voice. Epoch Times is here as well. Epoch Times, shout out to Epoch Times. But Real America's Voice as well. God bless you guys.
All right. You got
Yeah.
Wonderful.
USA! USA! USA!
Do you want to say something?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but I don't watch Fox anymore.
Yes, sir.
Can you put your name and email address for me?
Yep.
I've got some stuff along those lines. I've written down essays on how to fix things. And I've done like a flyer that was just revoke our consent to be governed.
So it's Ben at frontlineamerica.com.
Okay, I'll send you an email. My name's Roger Fuller.
Good to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks for being out here.
Is that you, Real America? I'm trying to
That's
put,
it. Yep.
Is it an application?
Yeah, you can get an app on your phone. Real America's Voice. On your app store, it's just America's Voice News.
Stop the steal! 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 Okay, it's called what now?
Real America's Voice, or America's, if in your app store, or are you on the
Play Store.
What's that?
Play Store.
Okay, yeah. Just do America's Voice News.
We shouldn't be going to this. We shouldn't be going to the capitals. We shouldn't be going to the courts. We should be besieging the counting centers and demanding they bring out enough counterfeit ballots to turn their results, because the results are fraudulent. There are millions of counterfeit ballots in all 6 states. There's 700,000 or 800,000 of them in Pennsylvania. They're printed in China. Just bring them out and show them to us. Surround the counting centers. Go to the south. Don't be violent. No violence. Just surround the counting centers and demand they bring out the fake ballots. There's hundreds of thousands of them in Georgia. 700,000 or 800,000 of them in Pennsylvania. Unfolded mail ballots. Bring them out.
Thank you, sir.
There you are.
Yep. There we are. Look at this. Look at this. This is real time right now. Real America's Voice streaming live. That's our shot from inside the courtroom, guys. The fake news media doesn't want you to see it, but we want you to see it. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. Look at that. He wasn't just playing with me saying he watches Real America's Voice. He's got the app on his phone, and so should you. Go into your app store or your Play Store, your Google Play Store, type in America's Voice News. You'll get it, and then go in Roku, Hulu, Pluto, all of that. Real America's Voice News on Dish Network Channel 219, on Pluto Channel 240, everywhere, guys, on all the platforms, Apple TV, all of it, and of course the social media. We're streaming live right now on Facebook, on YouTube, I think on Twitter, maybe Parler, I don't know. We're all over the place, guys. Real news. We're taking over the media because the fake news has been lying for too long. Let's go talk to some more people. Anyone want to say anything while you're out here?
We need to stop regulating our farmers and our ranchers, and Trump is for that. If Biden gets in, we're going to lose all our animal industry because they're with the animal rights groups, and we need to protect animal welfare. So we don't need Biden in office at all. It's Trump all the way. If not, we're going to lose all our animal industry, all working animals, and we need to fight for Trump.
Well, What's your name?
Christine,
Where are you from?
Vegas. Yeah.
And you came up from Vegas? Are you in ranching, or are you in?
I educate state representatives on animal laws, so we need to protect all working animals.
I'm from California, and the radical environmentalism has destroyed farming, ranching, hunting, and really it's destroyed the environment.
Yeah, and also they're trying to stop our working dogs and our circuses and our state fair, our 4-H, seeing eye dogs. All that'll go away if we don't protect all our working animal industries. Thank you. Here's my information.
Yeah, they don't understand what hunting's for. It's to keep the size of the herds down, and it's to keep the animals, the wild animals, healthy. Cuts out disease, and just it helps out the land. Without hunters out there, the herds will take over. People are complaining about the bears in the Yellowstone and Yosemite. Well, if you can't get in and take some of them sick animals out of there, it's just going to get overrun. And they're talking about animals coming into the city. Well, you moved into their neighborhood. They didn't move into yours. So, yeah.
Biden and Kamala Harris have more animal laws, so it'll hurt all animal industries, including our food industry. So we need to stop all that. So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, it just goes down the line.
Please follow us at the Cavalry Group on Facebook, Twitter. We're with the Cavalry Group. Thank you so much.
Right on.
I follow you guys too.
Awesome.
Me too.
Stop the steal!
I love watching you guys on Real America's Voice, especially Bannon's War Room. Today's my birthday. I can't think of a better place to be on my birthday. Yay.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Okay, hang on one second. Let me hold this for a second. I gotta talk to Mark.
I guess they went in recess for a couple minutes. We're taking a 10-minute break. Hopefully they'll wander out here and talk to a few of us. Y'all stick around and let them know what you really feel about them.
Thank you.
In the meantime,
Let's do it on Pledge Allegiance.
Governor Slingleniak, when he was a kid, curled up under his desk in the first grade, while the rest of us stood up for the Pledge of Allegiance. And when we win something like this, I invite all y'all to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic. Disciples or someone during time of crisis, Jesus, like COVID, what are we supposed to say? I'm supposed to pray. It went like this. He said, you just say, you're going to later call the Lord's Prayer, and it goes, Our Father, who art in heaven, join in if you know this, kids. Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Jesus Christ.
Here's a little song for you all, and let's see how this goes.
We're gonna go get my